What a trailer for an upcoming game, Port Royale 4. Today I will be playing a little bit of the closed beta and give you guys kind of a short sneak peek at how this game actually plays. So we're going to dive straight into the campaign that is available to us. So you play as a Spanish in this version of the game, and we are going to get cracking straight away. So let's get to it.
By the end of the 16th century, the empire of the Spanish crown was so large that the sun never set on it. From all over the world, riches flowed into the motherland, especially to Madrid, the place of the royal court, the mecca of flatterers, schemers, and officials. Anyone blessed with title or wealth found a safe and comfortable life here. For those who were not blessed with this, there is above all a way out: the Spanish Caribbean colonies, from which the wealth of South and Central America is shipped across the Atlantic. The poor people were allowed to leave willingly, because life was hard and labor was scarce in the colonies. The settlers are driven by the hope for a better life, without poverty, but in freedom, and perhaps even prosperity. But even the great rulers of Europe look eager to the Spanish colonies. Their fabulous riches promise something no monarch can resist: power. So it is only a matter of time before Spain's supremacy is openly challenged.
Greetings in the name of God and as representative of the Holy Crown of Spain. Heaven sends you, for the area to be colonized is vast, and the development is a true test of our humility and devotion before God, and our intelligence, of course. Due to the large expansion of our colony, the supply situation is not equally good everywhere. Some towns find it difficult to secure their demand because of the distances to production sites, but also because of the lack of necessary production, labor, and building materials. Your first task will be to ensure the supply of basic commodities for daily needs in your home region. Details can be found on your task list. May the blessing of God rest upon you.
By the end of the 16th century, the empire of the Spanish crown was so large that the sun never set on it. From all over the world, riches flowed into the motherland, especially to Madrid, the place of the royal court, the mecca of flatterers, schemers, and officials. Anyone blessed with title or wealth found a safe and comfortable life here. For those who were not blessed with this, there is above all a way out: the Spanish Caribbean colonies, from which the wealth of South and Central America is shipped across the Atlantic. The poor people were allowed to leave willingly, because life was hard and labor was scarce in the colonies. The settlers are driven by the hope for a better life, without poverty, but in freedom, and perhaps even prosperity. But even the great rulers of Europe look eager to the Spanish colonies. Their fabulous riches promise something no monarch can resist: power. So it is only a matter of time before Spain's supremacy is openly challenged.
Greetings in the name of God and as representative of the Holy Crown of Spain. Heaven sends you, for the area to be colonized is vast, and the development is a true test of our humility and devotion before God. And our intelligence, of course. Due to the large expansion of our colony, the supply situation is not equally good everywhere. Some towns find it difficult to secure their demand because of the distances to production sites, but also because of the lack of necessary production, labor, and building materials. Your first task will be to ensure the supply of basic commodities for daily needs in your home region. Details can be found on your task list. May the blessing of God rest upon you.
Alright, so in this game it is mainly focusing on economy. That is the way you increase your empire size. Right now we have a hometown of Seville. In order to do some trades with other towns, we need to get a trading license. So let's go ahead and get that. We'll get that with our neighbor right here. And let's just look over what we have in Seville. So yeah, the satisfaction is declining a little bit, but so far it's not too bad. And we are producing fruits and corn, and by the looks of it, we also have, we have whatchamacallit, we have some luxury goods being produced as well, and rope, so that is actually not too bad. So we have a trading license with Seasol. So one way we can do some trading here is manually, by basically buying fruit from here. We don't really have a lot of that corn, so we're not going to do that. We do have a lot of luxury goods we can sell, so we'll get 14 of that, and we'll get about 14 of that guy, and we'll sell it to Seasol. So we'll move that ship up. Move it over there and basically sell it till they're like halfway there. There we go. You don't want to sell too much because then the price kind of plummets, and if they're not producing it themselves, yeah, they'll have a surplus. We're just gonna sell it all because it's just 14 of them anyways. There we go. Okay, so another way you can do that is by just setting up a trading system, an automatic trade route between two places that you want to trade with. So in Seasol, for example, they are producing none of the fruits, but they are consuming it. For now they have enough because we just actually gave them a lot. So we could trade in fruits. They are producing a lot of wood which we could use, and they are also consuming corn and vegetables. So we have fruit over there. They do have corn over here and also grain over there. That is good. And let's see what else we have here in the neighborhood. They have cotton and clothing. And yeah, they kind of have all the same thing. So let's just go ahead and get a trading license with Campeche as well, because of that corn. And we'll get one more with Valladolid. And I do want some of that exotic stuff. So they have cocoa over there. Yeah, we'll go with Evangelista. And that should be enough trading licenses.
It is the express wish of the Holy Crown to improve life in the towns of your region. Only then will we gradually devote ourselves to other problems until a uniform quality of life and growth is achieved in large parts.
I agree. So let's just go over all the way to Evangelista and sell a bunch of stuff there until we have about 500 commodities sold or bought. We're just going to do that manually. So sell all that fruit. We also sell all of this. And I think we basically almost have it already. So they got plentiful of wood. We're just going to buy about, well, 80 of it should be enough. We'll go ahead and sell it to Seville. So let's see. Yep, selling this should complete that objective as well.
Small towns are less protected than large ones. The envy of European rivals, may perdition strike them, does not allow us to neglect the development of towns. They must grow and become strong in order to survive sea blockades.
Okay, so what they want here, mostly, is some commodities such as beer, rum, pastry, and furniture. The good thing is, Nueva Philippa has some furniture, but we haven't really found any beer, have we? Seems like a really rare commodity over here. Well, they don't have it really anywhere, so we might have to just get it ourselves. So let's try to increase the satisfaction by just at least getting clothing and maybe pastry? Does anyone make pastry? Well, they do make furniture over there, that's something. Yeah, no pastry at all. So Nueva Philippa, let's get a trade license. And now we're gonna set up a trade network. So edit route, we definitely want Seville in there. Let's see, so we have fruit over there. Valladolid could be a good one. And we'll add Nueva Philippa to it. So now we'll just have this triangle of trade. So from Seville, we're going to buy fruit. And let's see, rope and some of this more exotic thing. There we go. The ceramics and the luxury items we'll sell or buy it here. We'll sell it to them, including the fruits. There we go. And from Nueva Philippa, we want, let's see, what were they making? Cloth and furniture. So here we're gonna buy cloth and the luxury items of furniture. And we're gonna sell that to Seville. Alright, so now we need to actually assign some ships to this. So basically, we just select our free convoys. We're just gonna get 2, and we're gonna, they were an I clicked on the wrong thing there. Let's see, yeah, so they are actually on that route. We're gonna activate the route. And now they will do automatic trading. They will move from town to town that we've designated, buy the items that we told them to buy, but they don't buy everything, they just buy enough to basically supply the towns in this trading route. They go over here, sell some stuff, and then buy other stuff that other towns need. So for example, right now it's bringing furniture and cloth, and there you go, it just sold a bunch of it. So we've actually already made 38,000 in profit, and with that we've actually satisfied their needs there. So ropes is actually in abundance over in Seville. So let's see if we are actually already buying it. Looks like we are buying it. In Valladolid and Nueva Philippa, they don't really need it, I believe. Oops, we just clicked on that instead. That's my bad. Yeah, I don't see them really needing rope. Well, they are using it, so that is something to take into consideration. Yeah, over here they have enough in the town square. Maybe they're bringing it now. Let's just see. No rope just yet. So another thing that we can do is do this manually, obviously. So we're going to move this free convoy over to Seville and buy enough rope so that we don't have a surplus and so that these guys can keep working. I think we've already taken care of that problem, actually. Let's just go ahead and buy 100 of it. There we go. And we'll send it to Nueva Philippa. And although these manual trades are a little bit more micro heavy, you do make a lot more money. So we're gonna send the rest to Evangelista right here. And we've already almost broken 200k again. Oh, they have an abundance of wood over there. There we go, let's sell all of that. And send it back to Seville. Nice. So the trade has already made us 46,000. And that's just gonna keep going. So let's just see what they got. Yeah, they're just bringing basically the things that we ordered them to bring. From Nueva Philippa, they're buying the things that we ordered them to buy. And they're selling it wherever it's actually necessary. Okay. That is actually pretty dang good. Alright, cool. So what else are we making here? Oof, they have been poorly supplied with these things now. Alright, so they want rum, metalware, and clothing. Dang. Alright, well, we don't really know any place that has it, apart from Valladolid. There we go. So they have clothing over here. We're just going to edit our route. And go ahead and buy some of this and sell it over here. And I think we now have our entire trace system pretty nicely set up. What I'm going to do is assign this guy to the route as well and just activate it. There we go. Now we have 3 ships working on this route. Yep, it is active. So it should be starting to buy stuff that people need. There we go. So it has bought clothing. It's just going to go around this loop and actually sell it to Seville whenever they need it. We also need metalware and pastry and rum. Maybe we need to expand where we actually work. Pastry and rum and metalware. That is oddly specific. I don't really see a place that has any of this. That's a problem. Are we going to break 200k? That would be really good. There you go. Wow, we did it. Okay, metalware is over here. They do have bricks as well. Let's get a trading license with them. Man, that is going to increase our trade route insanely. Yeah, that does really increase it quite a bit, doesn't it? So Seesaw, let's see what they have. Do they have any rope? They're not really consuming it, so I don't think we need to actually trade for it anytime soon. And with that said, maybe we should get Evangelista into the trading route. They're not consuming anything either, so it's not really useful to start selling stuff. Okay, let's see what else of our objectives we have. We just need to get these guys back to happiness. So let's get and give them some grain, wood, corn, vegetables. Man, they need everything. Does no one here make wood? Yep, looks like we're gonna have to get Seesaw and Cambechi in there. So we have a trading license with all of these already. So let's edit that route. Add Seesaw and Cambechi. So as soon as they go to Nueva Philippa, I want them to move to Cambechi first, and then to go to Seesaw. From Cambechi, they can buy some weeds. They can buy corn and coffee. Actually, we'll just go for corn. In Seesaw, they're okay. I want them to sell that right over here. Wait, they didn't have any vegetables, did they? Yeah, they had corn. There we go. Okay, let's see how that works. But yeah, the game is really nice. If you guys want to check it out, please check the description down below. There's a link to their website. It is currently in closed beta, as I said before, so it'll be coming out soon, I'm hoping. So if you do want to see more of this game, hit that like button and don't forget to sub, because if you guys want to, I will definitely turn this into a series, so who knows. There we go, we're selling a bunch of it to Seville. Dang. And that increases the overall satisfaction, look at that. So what else do they want? They want metalware and more luxury items, although we're making it in this place ourselves. Production has been restricted. Right, so they need ceramics and metalware to actually make that happen. And for ceramics, they need bricks and coal to make that happen. Okay, so there's an actual system behind this. My bad. So do we have bricks anywhere? They do have bricks in Belize City. But maybe I should go for something that we can actually get. Yeah, that's gonna be really difficult. I don't really see anything or anyone that has coal. That is really interesting. Okay, well, the satisfaction is rising. Let's just see what it is right now. 62%. Man, they want metal. Can we get a trading license with someone else that actually has pastry? They have bricks and rum over there. That could help. That could work. That could work pretty well. Oh, there we go. They got coal and metalware. Alright. Oh, we already have a trading license with them. Perfect. We're gonna add Veracruz to the list, everyone. So, Cambechi is going to be at the middle ground right there. And from Veracruz, we're gonna buy bricks, coal, and metalware. So, bricks, coal, metalware. And we're gonna sell it in Seville. There we go. Man, we could use more ships in this convoy right now. What's going on Seesaw? I think we're having an issue over here or something. Oh, we can actually get a building permission. That is pretty good. Yeah, they're not really that happy, but first I gotta get my main settlement back on its feet. So let's see if we can do that. We have cracked 200,000, so that is nice. Okay, let's see if they actually buy the things that I told them to buy. There you go. Coal, bricks, metalware. That's working out really well. So it's really low maintenance. Low micro heavy. I just want to see where the ship's gonna go next. So they should be dropping it off in Seville here. They went to Seesaw, there we go. They're gonna drop it off at Seville and then continue their route. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That is going really good. Okay, so since we're already going to Veracruz, I think we can start selling some stuff there anyways. So what do they want? They could use fruits. Do they need rope? They could use rope. They could use rope indeed. So Veracruz, we're gonna sell you some of this. There we go. So in our trade, we have actually made a total profit of 55,000. Current revenue per day is really low, mainly because we're spending a lot of time going to all the way to Veracruz. That's like hundreds of kilometers away. And that's taken a lot of time, and these ships do cost money to maintain. They actually do cost money to maintain. Let's see how Seville is doing. That's rising. I just want to get him to 90%. Next thing, rum and cotton. They really want to get their cotton up and running, huh? Alright, so Nueva Philippa. Let's go and get cotton from you and sell it to Seville. And we need someone that has rum. We could do a one-off purchase and just get that up. No one really is making rum, apart from these guys here. Trade license for 20k, let's do it. Alright, are we adding them to the list? Oh my god. So this after Nueva Philippa. Jesus. Now you see these winds, right? So going to the west we're good, going to the east we're just against the wind constantly. So from Florida Keys we're gonna go ahead and get the pastry and the rum. So we'll go ahead and set that up. Pastry and rum. There we go. Buy. And buy that. And in Seville, we're gonna sell. And sell. Let's see if this trick works. We only have 3 ships. I could have used like 2 or 3 more. So if you go to your maintenance dock here, the thing you need to do is you need to first upgrade this to a shipyard. And to do so, you need to go to your Viceroy and ask to upgrade it. Looks like we are at war with England, but at least the other nations keep their noses out. We have increased our trading balance last month, which is encouraging. And yeah, we just need to keep growing, basically. That is all we need to do. So in our journal, we can see that the main objectives have been completed. We just need to get the satisfaction in Seville up to 90%. It's currently at 62, which is actually not too bad, surprisingly. Because there's some other places that are doing worse. We are actually increasing, though, in other places. So that's all nice and dandy. Let's just do one big manual trade. Those are kind of bleeding cash at the moment. Let's just see if they're actually gonna move to Florida Keys. There she goes. Wow, this guy has a lot of stuff on him. There we go, we got some rum. Now it's going all the way south first. Okay, let's go ahead and get this satisfaction level up real quick. Let's get it up and zoom in. What do we have in this trade network now? Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and increase our trade. We want to get like some vegetables and stuff over there. So we're gonna set up a trade license with these boys. And we're gonna edit the route like so. So basically after moving to Veracruz, I want to move them to La Pasa. After that to Tram something. And after Tram... Oh no, that's not good. After Tram, they need to go to Veracruz. Yeah, that works actually. Yep, that's good enough. Alright, so from La Pasa, we want to buy the beer. That's all good. From Trampino, we want to buy the vegetables. And we want to sell it over here. Cool. Now we're also going to do some manual trading, because otherwise this is going to take way too long. So let's send this guy to Seville and try to get this population nice and happy. Actually, do you have rum? Yeah, you move over here instead. You go back to your business after trading here. We gotta get this up and running before a certain amount of time. This game is unforgiving. It doesn't care. Really doesn't. Alright. Let's sell all of that. We basically don't want to get it to 2 green bars. After 2 green bars, it becomes really, really cheap to sell it, so you really don't make any profit. And we gotta get that satisfaction up and running quick. There we go, you got your rum, be happy. You happy now? Still not happy. Wow, we need more rum, alright. And pastry. Who is thinking of... Okay, sugar and cocoa. I know of us having sugar over here in the east. So, oh wow, Evangelist just got taken over by the British. Okay, so we are at war with the British. I didn't want to believe him, but we are actually at war. So what do you need, Seville? Well, okay, it's rising, that's good. So it wants... I think it wants some beer and stuff. Let's get some trade here real quick. Let's get just 30 of that. I know they are low on it, but I just want to have enough for our own people. Here we go. Let's go ahead and trade that up. Put you back on your active route. Let's dump all of that in here. Okay, 66%. That's going pretty good. Now we're gonna buy some of the luxury goods that are in kind of a surplus, and we're gonna sell it to someone else. We'll go to Florida Keys. Oh, they got pastry over there. Perfect. We'll go and buy that. 70%. All right, that's going pretty good. Gotta hurry up with this one. Let's see what we got here. We can get some coffee. That's all good. Pastry, they don't really have an awful lot of, but that is fine. Do they have any rum left? Why is the rum gone? Here we go. Ooh, some meat. Nice. Yeah, we're making a little bit of a loss because we're buying it at a pretty expensive price. In terms of our trade, we're actually doing good. 85,000. Not too bad. Alright, let's sell everything we have to them. We got a lot of this good stuff here. Yeah, we don't want to buy that. 73%, come on boys. Let's also support the business by buying that rope from them. They got an awful lot of it. Jesus, that is a lot of rope. That is a whole lot of rope. Now they want us to buy their fruits? Alright. Why is it dropping? Come on. Buy some of that then. We also need cocoa by the looks of it. There's a famine in that town, but that's gonna be hard to fix. Alright, look at that, 80%, good. Almost there. What do we actually need in here? Hold up. Like what do we need in Seville? So they want wood and metal right now. That is super interesting. Do you guys have any wood? Nope. Do you have any metal ore? Looks like you do. We're gonna buy 17 of you, good sir. Let's move back to Seville. See if you have any wood over here. Let's buy it from Valladolid real quick. Hope they're out of wood. Oh, Seesaw has it. Okay. Now for the rope, all the metal, all the rum. And it's at 86%. Just want to complete that objective. We're almost there. There we go. Let's get the wood back here. Yeah, if you have the just the trade route active and you don't do anything, you will fix the problem at some point. But it just takes a long time. So now, right now, we're just doing some micro heavy trading. There we go. Let's just get all that up and running. We almost got it. 89%. We just need 90. We just need 90. 89.5. Come on,
On
buddy.
your
There
work
we go.
rests the blessing of the Lord. You should now start the production of basic commodities to ensure the supply in your region.
Man, thanks for that. So Seesaw needs food. We're gonna deliver some food here. But we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. So Seesaw over there. Let's sell all of this. There we go. We'll give him some sugar as well. And that should help them out. I think they're already out of... Okay, there's still a famine. Alright, that should be okay though. Now we got some new objectives. So we need to build 4 businesses for the production of wood, 4 for grain, 4 for beer, and take 1,000 job seekers from Maracaibo, which is the actual capital of this colony, all the way in the southeast. So let's get some of that construction going. So for construction, we need to go to the construction menu. And from what we can see, we need wood, grain, or beer. So over here, we cannot build anything. Any of the objectives, that is. So we need to look for other places. Over here, we can actually get wood. But to do that, we need to get a building permission. So we're gonna get that building permission. And then we can start getting some mills going here. Why can we not put it down? Ah, so they need satisfaction above 40%. Okay, yeah, Validolid has been neglected for quite some time. So let's start selling off some things. Over here as well. There we go, hopefully that fixes it. So we'll wait up with that. Let's see if we can build anything in Seesaw. Seesaw, we can also build mills. So the satisfaction is 45%. We're gonna get a building permit here and go ahead with this production. So we'll just build 4 of those. So for that, we need a lot of bricks, 123 bricks. Let's see if we're producing that any. We are getting it in Veracruz. So if we go to Veracruz, yep, we're buying it there. And we're gonna sell it in Seesaw. There we go. And that should automatically deliver it to that place. Let's see if you have any bricks, good sir. 91 of them. Let's just kind of force it. There we go. Continue on your journey, good sir. Nice. That is actually rising nicely. Okay, so these will be finished in about 10 days. We just need a little bit more for this last one. But I'm pretty sure our trade can handle that himself. Let's see how Validolid is doing, and that is nicely increasing as well, since we got that delivery of food. They're not starving to death anymore, which is probably a good thing. Do we have them bricks? We got a bunch of bricks. Let's just sell it again, just so that we finish all of that. And that should be the last one, so that will be that objective complete. We also need to build grain. For grain, it might be a little bit more tricky, so I think we're gonna have to go to Campeche over here. So we're gonna have to get another building permit. You are allowed to trade in this town. Increase your fame. Okay, so we need to trade with Campeche. That is interesting. So Campeche, we're only selling stuff to it. Oops. But let's just see what they actually need. They could use fruit and vegetables, and also beer. So Campeche. Fruits, vegetables, and beer. And that way you increase your fame in a city, or in a town. And as soon as you have enough, you can do trading. 2 more days for that to finish.
The Holy Crown likes what it sees, but it would remind you that the necessary workers also require housing, and a certain quality of life helps to attract them.
Yes, it does. Well, I'm going to end it here. If you want to see more, please do hit that sub button and tell me in the comment section And yeah, the more likes, basically, the more I think you guys want to see it more. So support the series, check out the game, link in the description, and I'll see you guys back in the next one. Take care.